All right, guess where I'm at? I'm in downtown Hamilton, Ohio, population 63,000. This is the 10th largest city in the state of Ohio. And we're gonna have a train coming. I'm just now hearing one coming across the Norfolk Southern line. Now right over here next to where the old mill buildings are, they're tearing them down. Sure would like to be here when they take this smokestack down. They're over there working right now. They've got a couple excavators scooping out these old bricks. All right, see if we can catch the train coming through here. I'd like to see one crossing over from track 2 to track 1. Let's see what happens. All right, here you go. Check this out, coming around the curve. CSX on the Norfolk Southern line. This is actually kind of rare right here for this direction. This is all ethanol right here. the longest ethanol train I've ever seen. The track it's on, they normally run southbound. This is a northbound train. That's pretty interesting. This train must be on a loop. It's never ending. They emptied the yard. There she goes. Man, that was a long one. That was 2 trains in one, literally. You could see the spacer cars. I think there was 3 spacer cars in the middle where they would cut it for 2 different trains. They haul ethanol. Now, if that train was loaded, can you imagine the weight and how many gallons they're shipping? Each one of those railroad cars weighs about 45 tons empty, and they got the capacity of close to 98 tons that they can carry on those. That was pretty amazing. So if they were fully loaded, you're talking, what, 143 tons possible per car. There you go. Talk amongst yourselves. Thanks for watching. That was pretty cool. Hey, something really interesting about Hamilton. Okay, let me read this to you. It is the only Ohio city to own and operate electric, gas, water, and wastewater utilities with over 50% renewable power. That's pretty interesting. Just wanted to pass that along. All right, here we go. We got one coming. Got a northbound. Check out that lead locomotive. Something special about that one. This is gonna be cool. Watch it change from track 2 to track 1. Coming off of Norfolk Southern on the CSX. looking. Look at that. That train's on 3 different tracks right now. Wow, that was a long one. Did you check out that lead locomotive? I got that same locomotive maybe a week ago. And if that's the only one coming across that line, they will switch these switches back real quick. Catching on videos, that's gonna take some luck though. Well, there you go. Let's see what else happens next. That was pretty good. But wait, there's more. Of course always is. You know what that means. Got a train coming. Listen to that. We've got a CSX northbound, and it's coming off the Norfolk Southern line. Here we go. Back onto their home tracks here on CSX. Track 2, that's a track closer to me. Let's get a good spot. Over here by the old abandoned mills. Here we go. Look at this shot. sure slowed down. Hey, there's a newer looking car there. Look at that one. Looks pretty new. This is a long one. Oh, that's one of those pieces of metal I found laying by the track. So that's what that comes from. Well, that was cool. All right, there you go. 1075 on the placard for the very last car. See if the gates are up. Yep, gates are going back up. Everything's looking good. All right, thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Having a great time up here in Hamilton, Ohio. Heaton Street. But wait, there's more. Of course there always is. We got a train coming. Got a Norfolk Southern, northbound. It's on track 2. That's the track farthest away from me. Can't get on the other side of the road. I'd like to get on the other side and see if I can film this thing. So there's the gate. All right. Oh, I can't get over there. All right, here we go. This is Heaton Street, and it can be really hard to get across sometimes. Flat spot. Not sure why they're not running anything on track 1 today. Track good flat spot, wasn't it? Got some boxcars coming. There you go. It's a real train with boxcars. Special one's got one of these on there. Look at this. There you go. TTX. There's some refrigerated boxcars, 3 of them. Probably has produce in those. Gigantic. Here comes some potash hoppers. Those are pretty cool. Ethanol. Every one of these cars. Hey, DPU, I see you. Right next to a TTX boxcar. Man, this is a huge train. Ethanol, then we got a spacer car and a DPU. There you go. Wow, that's only halfway through the train. This is going to be a monster train.
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 2. Track 2.
The front of the train just now went past the defect detector. That's over a mile away. I think it's over a mile and a half away. There's actually a mile marker just on the other side of the road to the left. I don't remember what it is though. Oh, here comes the end of the train. Bunch of ethanol cars here, and then we got a covered hopper on the back. Spacer car. Wow, that was a huge train. Man, that was a long one. Took over 9 minutes. Not sure how long it took, but over 9 minutes to film that. That used up a lot of video, didn't it? Over a gigabyte right there.
Hey, you Joel too?
Yeah, 'tis me.
Good to see ya.
Hey, thanks. That's pretty funny. That was pretty cool. All right, thanks for watching. Good old Hamilton, Ohio, Heaton Street.
410 south on 1, rope overpack, and 561 out.
Oh, we got a southbound coming.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 27.7. Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 702. End of transmission.
Wow, 702 axles on that train. And now we got a southbound coming. I was just getting ready to leave. What to do? All right, check this out. We got a southbound train coming right here behind me. Oh, it's gonna be a long one.
Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 7.7. Track 1. No defects. No defects. Total axle 4. End of transmission.
444 axles. Cars going the wrong way on this road. Two cars going the wrong way. It's a one-way road. That's why the guy was beeping. Check this out. CSX getting off on the Norfolk Southern line. Ooh, those cars kind of stink. There you go, Chip. 5 of them. 5 in a row right there. I step over here and hope no more wrong way drivers come through. Hey, a DPU. DPU? I see you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's your sign for one way, see? Right there. There they are, diverging. They diverged from track 1 to track 2, and then they diverged off onto the Norfolk Southern line from CSX.
Come on down my way. You're coming down by Hamilton through the depot there. Matter of fact, hang on one quick second.
Alright, they're talking to the dispatcher. Okay, thanks for watching. That was a good one. But I wish people would drive the right way.
You see if there's a welder hanging out on number 1, and just let me know if he's still there, over. I can understand the 2545. Check, see if there's a welder on number 1. Perfect. You're about to get the signal, guys. Signal location. We'll go 1 to 2. Highway, come on south, and you might get hung up over at Wyoming for a little bit, but regardless, you have a dead end and turn coming for you, so we'll take it to the south of the bypass, tie it down, get a ride. Right, you understand the dead end turn, 1 to 2 your way, tie her down and
There you go. If you heard that on the radio, it's the dispatcher talking to the crew on that train. Well, thanks for watching. That was really cool. Today is July 25th, 2026. There's Jesse and there's Loki. Look how tall this corn's getting. It's got tassels on it now and it's getting ears. Looks pretty good. Got about 70 acres of corn on my farm this year. That's, I think, the most ever for one year. Sometimes they do soybeans and corn. There's the live action pets doing their thing. What are you doing over there? There she is. I'm back behind the pond. The pond is over that way, about 150 feet. So there you go, an update on the corn. Look how much damage that they do when they spray. They have these big tractors that are higher than the corn and gigantic wheels on them. So they drive over the corn and they spray the area, but it does a lot of damage. I guess overall it works out because it, it helps get the weeds and stuff out. There's the corn starting to get some ears on it. Sounds like Loki's got something up a tree. The live action pets are back here, somewhere in a very remote area of southern Ohio. Where is Loki? Because I hear him barking. I'm on my property, by the way. I'm not trespassing. I don't know where he went to. I think he's back in the woods. Gonna have to send out a search party and look for Loki. Where'd he go?